Hello everyone and welcome to the daily analysis. It's the 29th of November. So just a quick note, apologies for missing out yesterday's analysis. There's just too much issues with the internet connection, etc. But luckily there was nothing too much important to cover, but nonetheless we'll go into a bit more detail with today's video. So we'll cover Thursday and the end of the week action really. So starting off with GBPUSD, we ultimately came back to our reversal to test it, failed to find that bullish sentiment, which obviously found our way to close below, and then we've just pushed ourselves way back up higher. So still a bit of indecision of where we're likely to head, but the remainder of the week is bullish just from this point to that point there. So if we drag ourselves to the daily, we can start to see a little consolidation pattern forming. So triangle formation, so we're just waiting out for that breakout. So that's what we could look forward for next week. But make sure you're looking into our weekly analysis videos in specific, and we'll get into details with each pair. So moving on to EURUSD, we can see we finished the week just tapping into our reversal zone, which we kind of expected or anticipated for. We didn't touch the top one, but we ended up just tapping into the early morning or midday-ish into this reversal zone, quickly rejecting it and pushing upwards. So nothing too complex really here, still sideways movement, but we're still bearish here, rejecting this structure low, ultimately still making low lows. So that's all for EURUSD. Moving on to USDJPY, we're pushing our way all the way up from last week, so still we're bullish this week. Pushed our way and closed above this reversal zone, tapped into it, and pushed ourselves a lot higher. We could potentially be able to make a new uptrend now, so we'll see what we can find in the weekly analysis, so obviously pay attention to that. And ultimately still pushing forward from the 27th really, so we're still bullish on USDJPY. Finally, moving on to gold, just to wrap it up, just moving really sideways still. There was no real confirmation of a bearish candle here, but if you did take it from this one, price came back into tapping into this level. As you can see, possibly took your stop loss out. But yeah, there's some things that you can't really control really here. So what we could potentially look for next week is using the same reversal levels, but utilizing what position we're at right now. So we've got a double bottom really here, almost triple bottom. So we could be pushing our way up, especially due to this bullish candle here. So nothing too complex here, but just very indecisive and still sideways choppy. As you can see, we've took that big bearish dip to the downside and we're almost correcting ourselves. Long-term double bottom, but we'll see if we can catch our way back up with gold. So obviously pay attention to our weekly videos, well, not weekly videos, the videos that we post on the weekend. There are the weekly analysis videos if you're not aware of how we post on this channel. So those videos will give you an insight of what we are predicting next week. So pay attention to those, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But nonetheless, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.